the Lions Den camp, located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. All right, we out here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, also the salvation of the children of Israel, which are known as the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, but before we do so, we want to give praises to the Most High and His Son in the true language, the true Hebrew, the Lashawan Kodash, and also honor to our elders, of whom we learned the foundation of this truth from. So we're going to say, Kal,
Elohim, La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'ama.
All right, double honor to our elders over at GMS and their elders, and shalom to you, Akim, and Akwatim and children, which means brothers and sisters that believe in sincerity and the truth around the four corners of the earth. Somebody get that? Sincerity and the truth. All right, go with that, James 4.
This is James chapter 4, verse 13.
Right, go ahead.
Go to now ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain.
Right, so all the ones that say they're going to do this, New Year's resolutions, I'm going to do this next year, we don't even know if we're going to make it past tomorrow. You know, the only one that knows that and controls our life is the Most High. His true name is Yahweh, all right? Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah. His true name is Yahweh, and his son name is Yahushua. Go ahead.
Verse 14, whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow.
Right, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. So I got a resolution, man. This year, boy, I'm gonna turn up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do everything different. Well, what New Year resolutions come from ancient Babylon. That's where it started at. And it also goes back to the Roman Empire. But it originally started in ancient Babylon, where they would pay homage to their idols like Nebu, where you had Nebuchadnezzar, Baal, Molech. They would pay honor, they would make promises to their false gods of what they were going to do the next year. See, us, the children of Israel, the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, he told us that the year begins in the springtime, not in the winter when things die off and everything's cold and dead. All right, who set it up as January as the beginning of the year? It was Julius Caesar in 45 BC. All right, go ahead. And it was first recorded here in America to be the New Year's or resolutions around 1813 in Boston in the newspaper. Go ahead, brother.
Whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life?
Right.
It is even a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanishes away.
Right, so what should we be doing with our time here? The Lord said what? Somebody get that occupied in prophecy. What was the other precept I asked for?
Sincerity and truth.
Sincerity and truth. Then you got something.
No, sincerity and truth.
Okay, good.
John 4 and 22.
Right.
Ye worship, ye know not what.
Right, these people, they don't know who they worshiping unless you get it from us, unless we teach you of the Lord. All right, you got to be taught who Yahweh is by who He sent to you. A lot of these preachers out here and these people in these churches, they're false preachers, they're false leaders, man. They're not they leading you in all kind of directions, just like the wind leads you in any direction in the desert. But the Lord said what? The path to Him is a straight path. There's only one way to the Father, Yahweh. And there's only one door to get to the Father is through His Son, Yahushua. All right? His name is not Jesus. That's a lie. Jesus means Hail Zeus. So people are praising Zeus. It means Hail Zeus. So Zeus goes back to Babylon. When you would say Baal, same thing. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
This is Romans 10 and 13.
Or Nimrod.
For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
All right, you got to know His name. And saved from what? You know, saved from what? Revelation 11, real quick. The third wall. All right, actually, Malachi 4 and 1 also. Don't lose your spot. Okay. So those that call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. All right? Let me know what somebody get.
This is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past.
The second woe is past, World War II. All right, go ahead.
And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Behold, y'all see it all. How can you behold it? Without the TVs and the internet, we wouldn't be able to see it today. But you can see it all over the internet with Russia, you know, China, Taiwan. They're talking about going to war. Taiwan talking about shooting nukes or no hypersonic missiles at China. And now you got Netanyahu talking about shooting nukes on the Houthis, which are backed by Iran. All right? And you got Russia talking about shooting missiles on America. So what? Read that again.
It's Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
See that? The second woe is past. So now we're in the time of the Lord's judgment, where the Most High about to judge this place with the last judgment. The first judgment was with Noah with the flood. The second judgment is with fire. That's called the second death. All right, go ahead. Somebody had something down here. Before you read. All right. So he said, those that call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Saved from what? War 3. Saved from the coming destruction. See, not just walking around like I'm saved, I'm sanctified. I'm saved in the Lord. You know, go ahead.
Romans 10 and 13, 10 and 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
Right. People claim to know the Lord. How you going to call on him in whom you don't believe in? You don't keep the Lord's laws. If you're walking around eating shrimp, lobster, pork, celebrating these folly days, what's that, New Year's, which celebrates the idol Janus. That's what January was named after. December, they're celebrating the Lord's birth, which is called Christmas, Christ Mass, meaning the gathering of his birth. But the Messiah was born in the springtime. So who they're celebrating on December 25th is Nimrod and Tammuz. You see that? So read that again.
All right. It says, how shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? How shall they believe in him in whom they have not heard?
Right. You can't believe in Yahweh until you've heard about it. You see that? So the Lord, in any kingdom, when the Most High brings his judgment, he sends out his men to go teach. All right, go ahead.
It says, and how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent?
All right, yep, no doubt, y'all. Yep, peace.
Thank you, seriously.
Hey, no doubt, man.
I
peace.
read this. I read all of them.
Oh, that's good. I
I was
get it.
saying real stuff.
Yeah, we got the truth.
No, I agree though.
That's right, man. All right, yo. All right, where was that? Go ahead.
All right, it says, and how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and
Right.
bring good tidings.
So these people, these false preachers in the church, they're teaching lies. Joel Osteen, or clean your pockets. They clean your bank account. Yep. TD fake, they call him Power Bottom with P. Diddy. Yep. These are the false prophets. All right, man. Yep, go ahead.
All right, this is John chapter 4, verse 22.
Right, so the Most High is looking for people to serve him in spirit and in truth, man. Not people following and believing that the lies, celebrating the new year when it's not even a new year. It don't even feel like the new year to me. All right, go ahead.
Ye worship, you know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
Right, so you see these people, they look real religious, but they don't know who they worshiping. They worshiping the Lord blindly. All right, what's up, bro?
How y'all doing today, my Israeli brothers?
That's right, man. Peace to you, bro.
God bless y'all.
Shalom,
All right.
shalom. That's right. All right, where was that?
All right, verse 23.
Yep.
But the hour cometh, and now is when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
Right, we've come down to that final hour to where the true worshipers are going to worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. And the only ones that can truly worship the Lord are Israelites. These people here. They're the Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But the Lord said only 1/3 of these people are going to wake up and serve him and turn back to him and call on his true name. All right, right before what? Before the hour comes. What hour? Malachi 4:1?
Malachi chapter 4.
This is the
verse
final
1.
hour right here. World War III. That's right, brother. Go ahead.
Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Whoa, judgment day. Right? He said this war shall be with burning and fuel of fire. The first judgment that the Lord judged the whole earth with, not just like a city or something. He judged the whole earth with the flood. Now he's going to judge the earth with fire from World War III, nuclear missiles. They're going to destroy this place called Babylon, America. Everything you looking at, every person you looking at is about to turn into melted crayons out here. Just like in World War II, the Lord said he's going to destroy this place with the final World War III. Right, go ahead.
And all the proud.
That's right, all the proud. They definitely the proud. They proud. These people definitely proud. Right? They proudful as hell. Walking around like kings and queens and princesses. You can't even look at them. You get what I'm saying? So they proud as hell, and they control the world. Go ahead.
Yay, and all that do wickedly.
2/3 of our people out here killing each other. They proudful. They get a gun, now they proudful. They, or they get money, they become drug dealers or something else. Entertainers maybe, and they push that poison. Physical poison or mental poison.
Mental poison.
So either one, you know what I mean? And then a lot of the women are prophets because they get power from this government. So he said all the proud that don't want to listen to him, go ahead.
Be stubborn.
They're going to turn into that dust, that stubble. Like you start a fire and you need the little chaff to make it burn more.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts. They shall leave them neither root nor branch.
See that? So the Lord gonna burn up everybody's household, children too. He don't give a damn. So he look at a child like a grown man. That's a child, but he created that spirit inside that body. You know what I mean? The spirit is eternal. You know what I mean? So but we get all emotional. He gonna destroy a child? Yes. You know? Hell yeah. That was it. Yeah, that was it probably. All right, somebody got something else? Go ahead, Jeremiah real quick.
Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old.
Right, the prophets of old in the ancient time. You know, all the prophets, Isaiah, who else? Jeremiah. Moses was a prophet. You know, all of them. You know, go ahead.
It says,
Ezekiel. You know, go ahead.
the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
So what's so shocking about what we doing? You know what I mean? Not saying you shocked, but I'm talking about people who look shocked. What we doing up here when we're born for this, bro. And any time the Most High brought his judgment in the Babylonian kingdom, right? When they fell, 539 BC, Babylon fell to the Persians. So when the Roman Empire fell, you know, 430, I think it was 436 AD. When the Greek Empire fell to Alexander, and when the Persians fell to the Greeks, around 334 to 330 BC. So every kingdom that fell, you had prophets that woke up and prophesied against that kingdom. Just like Egypt, Moses. Yeah. Every time. So what you think about happening now? Because we out here. You might be out here.
Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before thou camest out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
There you go. So the Lord had you this before birth. Before the Most High even formed us in the womb, the body. You know what I mean? It's three-dimensional body that can stand vertical. Before he even formed the limbs and the arms in the womb, he knew the spirit. He said, I knew you, and I appointed that spirit. He said, I'm going to send you now to go to this earth and be what? Spokesman to the world. Shoo, that's powerful, bro. I don't care how much money we make, they can change the price of the money.
They can do all that.
They can
Just
do all
like
that.
when they're gonna take the money away and give everybody a little more.
Bro, come on.
He on point.
I can't say it too much on this camera because YouTube be deleting us and shit.
I get that. That's why I seen y'all out here. I was recording. I ain't want to just record y'all. I don't know how people feel.
You can.
Yeah, you feel me? I
We
do
out
what
here
that.
for people like you. There right there, bro. MOTB. We say MOTB. You hear that a lot. Mark those good dudes, you know. But yeah, they're moving towards this right now, man.
I'm already knowing. People gotta know this stuff though. This
They gotta know.
This stuff real though.
But who's gonna listen?
Everybody not gonna wake up. I had to learn that though. Not everybody gonna wake up.
That's right, man. What's that? Revelation 7, real quick. Look at that real fast. Yep. And then what's that? Second Ezra 8,
Revelation 7:1. And after these things, I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel. The wind represents destruction.
Right, these are the winds right here. Nuclear winds. That's what's going to destroy everybody. When the fire hits, the chemical from it, that's what the Most High focused on. He focused on once them missiles hit, the reaction from that. You know, people's eyes melting in their head, tongue melting in their mouth, everything burning up, you know, lava. Yeah. That's what he waiting for. That's when he like, yeah, now say something. See that? Right?
Jeremiah 51:1.
Right, so the destroying winds, the nuclear winds, man. And then what comes behind that? Heat. Just straight fire from the nuclear blast, man. Go ahead.
Says, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me with destroying wind.
Right, so all these people are rising up against the Lord. Them two that's looking at me, he rose up against the Lord. He's not an Israelite. You know, they rose up to us at one point. They're back in reincarnation. You see that? Reincarnation is real. You die, you come back to this earth again. So the same ones that put us in slavery, they're back here on this earth. The same ones, the Persians that persecuted us, the Arabian nations that put us in slavery, the trans-Saharan slave trade, you know what I mean? They're all back here again, walking around. Don't even know it. They got a judgment day coming. They're like, what? I'm so nice. Yeah, because y'all took us down.
They act like we forgot.
Like we forgot. They want us to forget. You see that? You remember in the 70s and the 80s, you go back and watch people like Dick Gregory.
Yeah.
You watch him when he was speaking out in the like stadiums and stuff like that. You'll see nothing but dark-skinned faces, man. It don't matter about the color. I'm talking about that mindset. They all wanted out. They all wanted to get the hell out of here. That was that revolutionary spirit. We lost that. You know, we still want to go back home. We desire to see a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. We want to see righteousness on this earth. And that's what our people wanted. Esau, the devil, the Lord calls them biblical Edomites. They don't want to see righteousness. That's why they push our people to be drug dealers, killers, you know, through the music industry, through the food, they're poisonous. Through the movies, they make us look like slaves only, and drama in the household, you know what I'm saying? In the movie, movies like Wicked, that dude.
I want to watch that.
I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
With that movie, it was another one where I don't know what it is, Insidious or something. It just came out last year.
Yeah. I heard
But the little kid, he was in the hospital there. I want to watch that.
Can't watch that.
I want to watch that.
Yeah, I don't even know about it, because everything that pops up on the screen is...
What's that lady? What's that lady that played on y'all remember the big lady? Yeah. She was in the, y'all know what I'm talking about. She in the movie too. They see all that shit.
She was in that one.
She in that movie.
I know what you're talking about. I don't want to see that one either.
All that, I want to watch none of that shit.
Yeah, it's demonic, man. So
all that stuff demonic.
That's right.
The crazy part about it is Esau knew in our dormant and folly state of mind that we could rise up something to push this fuel this system going forward, like with the entertainment industry. What do you see? Nothing but Jake in there. Sports. What do you see? Nothing but Jake in there. And that's what's really fueling their system and their economy. Because without us on the earth, if we were in our righteous state of mind, this shit wouldn't even be able to stand at all.
Right, because they know this. Revelation 1 and 3, real quick. Right, hold on. That's right, man. So this is what you're born to do. You know, money changes, man. It comes and goes. Roman Empire, they had denarius. I think Greek, they had the drachma. Either that. I think in Rome, the drachma. In Greece, they had the denarius. So that's money. What you got over in Mexico? Pesos?
Oh, yeah.
What you got in America? The dollar. You see what I'm saying? What's real money? Gold and silver. You know what I mean? But what can we take with us? The spirit. So that's the real money. Serving our Creator while you're on this earth, in this flesh. Go ahead.
This is Revelations 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
See that? Blessed is he that readeth. They want us to read. You want to hide anything from a black man or Israelite? That's the book, bro. That's crazy. We know that. Go ahead.
And they that hear the words of this prophecy and keep these things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Right. So he said what?
It says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of his prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Blessed are those that hear, blessed are those that read, or if they can't read it, they can at least hear it. You know what I'm saying? So how they gonna hear it though? Proverbs 1. What is this Proverbs about? Yeah, that's what we called to do. Now what if we ain't come do this? How they gonna hear it? They gonna have these people yeah. Al Sharpton. Come on, bro. Who did he lead? You get what I'm saying? Look at Dalai Lama. He got caught with alleged little boys. TD Jakes in the power bottom.
Oh, they got TD Jakes too?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I felt weird about him anyway.
all the time, yeah.
I just don't be saying that.
Yeah, when he first started out, he had that Jerry curl. But you know, people with that, you know, they're steal from him.
I felt weird about that man. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yep, yeah, the gold chain and that Jerry curl, man. They steal your money. These all false leaders. You know her too.
Damn, him too?
Who?
That's Oprah. Yeah, I heard about Oprah.
You know about her with that whole
Oprah, she believed in like,
destiny.
I don't know what she is. She believed in something like that.
Remember that? She'll push
Her,
that dude.
Beyonce, all of them.
Yep. Creflo steal your dollar. You know, Kanye West calling himself Jesus. So all these people are the leaders right now, man. What are they leading our people to? Confusion. Go ahead. To destruction. To the ditch.
Proverbs 1 and 3. Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets.
See, that's how they're going to hear it, because we're going to be out here teaching that wisdom in the streets. You see it? Go ahead.
It says, she cried in the chief place of concourse.
In the chief place of concourse. That back then it would be like the markets, you know, or the what they call them things? Temples. Is it a temple?
Markets.
Yeah, something like that.
Shopping
Synagogue.
district.
Thank you.
Synagogue.
Synagogue. All right, go ahead. So in the synagogue, our people, this would be like a synagogue back then. You know, a lot of our people were rich in the Roman Empire. They would rent out synagogues and let people like us come teach them. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
All right, it says, she cried in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates, in the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long will our simple ones, foolish? How long will our foolish people love this foolishness out here? Loving New Year's, when New Year's starts in the spring. Let's get it real quick. What I asked for earlier about the shot?
Proverbs 1.
No, Exodus.
Exodus 12.
Let's get these real quick. Let's get Exodus. Let's go to Exodus 12 and 1. Let's get Exodus 13 and 4.
This is Exodus chapter
Watch
12,
this, bro.
verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses
Somebody
and
get a
Aaron in
lexicon?
the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you.
Hear that again? One more time.
Exodus chapter 12, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you.
The first year to you, bro. And when did we come out? We came out on the Passover. That's why he called the Passover. He passed over our houses and he destroyed a lot of those Egyptians' firstborn children. But he took care of us. He destroyed their cattle. But that happened on the Passover, right? The Passover is held in the springtime. Now we're gonna prove it, all right? That, you know, that would be a little context on the Passover. Go ahead. Exodus 13. Now watch this. Put the precepts together. Go ahead.
Exodus chapter 13, verse 4.
Right, we came out of Egypt in 1440 BC. That was when the Exodus, during springtime. Go ahead.
This day came me out in the month of Abib.
Whoa, so we came out. And read yours again, brother.
Exodus 12 and 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you.
No, it said came you out, I brought you out.
God.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Exodus 13 and 4. This day came me out in the month of Abib.
See that? So we came out at the same time. He said the year that the month that we came out of Egypt, he said that's going to be the beginning of the month unto you. See that? The beginning of the year for us. Now somebody click on I got it. He said we came out when?
In the month of Abib.
In the month of Abib. All right.
Abib, Hebrew, Abayab, freshly young barley, ears barley, month of ear forming, of greening of crops, of growing green above months of Exodus and Passover, March or April.
You don't see nothing growing in the winter. Except in Florida, I don't know. But you see it? So they lying. So what is this whole New Year's thing? It was set up by Julius Caesar. That's why we go by the Julian calendar. Somebody get that King Times of Caesar? It was set up by Julius Caesar in 45 BC. All right? And they established the whole Janus. January, it goes back to a pagan idol named Janus, which deals with the old and with the new. He got two faces, one facing forward, one facing back. And they get that from the Babylonian Empire. You know what I mean? So where they would pay homage to their idols. All right, let's get this real quick. So you're getting fed right now. You see it, right? They lying to us, man.
Knowledge power. We destroy
Knowledge
by
is-
lack of knowledge.
Hosea 4:6.
We destroy by lack of knowledge.
We destroyed by lack of
God,
knowledge.
hey, God got me here for a reason.
Got you here
It's
for a
something I ain't know.
Yeah,
I ain't got all the answers.
that's beautiful, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's what's wrong with our people. Like
They ain't humble. They not humble.
we ain't humble.
Yeah,
People ain't afraid. People afraid to grow.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? Knowledge is power.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna get where you gotta be if you don't learn.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be some point in life you gonna have to learn.
You gotta learn something. Even on your job, you gotta learn something.
You still gotta learn.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all an incitement of fear. And that's why the Lord came down to take away that fear out of our mind. So we can't grow. Like fear causes a person to stay stagnant in one place and to have them develop Stockholm syndrome. So once the Lord took away that fear, now we're able to elevate and grow because we don't have no pressure on us.
Right.
All right, this is Daniel chapter 7, verse 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall rise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings.
Right, there you go. This is talking, that prophecy in Daniel, we just get to the point.
The dragon?
That's talking about the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The 10 horns goes back to the Roman Empire. They were called the 10 common markets.
This gonna be a lady ride.
The lady is who?
I don't know her name.
The whore. Who's the whore? Dealing with country.
Queen of Whore or something. I don't know her name.
What country would, it's a country. What country would you think would be a whore country that got a pimp? America. It's ran by Europe. Look at the Federal Reserve, where it come from? England. Look at the World Bank of America that was started in
So
Philadelphia.
that's the same animal that's gonna come out the water?
No,
No, it's like a lion or something like that.
yeah, this is talking about people. But, like say for instance, the lamb. Who's the lamb in the Bible? The Messiah. So who's the dragon in the Bible? You see what I'm saying? Though? So let's show you who the dragon is. Watch this. Revelation 12. We just vibing real fast. Just real quick.
No.
We'll go up topic just real quick.
I want to ask y'all something before. That's why I'm here, man.
Yeah,
I want to learn, man.
Watch this. We're gonna show you who the dragon is that is in thee. And you're gonna be familiar with it. What is this dragon?
This is Revelations 12:1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet.
Right, that woman's talking about Israel. We're a woman. The word woman just means servant. We're the ones that set up to serve the Messiah and Yahweh on this earth. All right, and we were blessed with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That belongs to our people. Moses, remember that? Go ahead.
And upon her head a crown of 12 stars.
12 stars, 12 tribes of Israel. See that? Go ahead.
Verse 2, and she being with child, cried, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon.
Right, there you go. There you go. Somebody slide that dragon sign down here to one of these brothers so you can see it closer. All right, so here you go. Roman Empire. These are the empires that the Lord had to go through, and now we're here. We're at the end of it. This is America down here. EU, NATO, they're all 10 toes, 10 common markets. Look, right here. All right, right here you got the 7 heads, which would be NATO. This is the beast, and then you got the 10 common markets, which means those bankers over there. You know, what's it called? The Netherlands, Luxembourg. You see that? All of these are Edomites. You know, Caucasian. But these are the 7 heads. Germania Major, which would be East and West, Germania Minor, Germany, the Romans, France, Spain, Britain, and the Greeks. And then who the one, the bankers, the bankers from these countries financed America to exist, right? America got its freedom from who? Britain. Remember that, the War of Independence? They got the independence from Britain. They got the waters, they took over the waters from France. The French-American War. They took the rest of Florida. They wouldn't have Florida. They would have only had 13 colonies. But they got Florida from Spain. See that? So the Spanish War. So let's read that again. Daniel. You're hearing prophecy right there. Now it's going to make sense. 3. That was 3, right? That's his name. Britain, Spain, and France. Go ahead.
Daniel 7:24. And the 10 horns out of this Slackers. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall arise after them, and he shall...
That other that shall arise after them is America. So after the Roman Empire, the 10 Commonwealths, the Caesars, the Senate, and all that, Rome fell. Now it's like a Roman Empire all over again. With America, NATO, and the EU, the European Union, that's the Roman Empire again. Go ahead.
And he shall be diverse from the first.
So America's diverse from all these other kingdoms. You know, they had the Senate set up, they had the court system set up now. Let me see that one, Baba Kusha. So America, you can't see America on here, but America was diverse from all these other kingdoms. Go ahead.
It says, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings.
So he subdued 3 kings. See that? Those 3 are Britain, Spain, and France. That's how America got its independence and status today. Go ahead.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Right? Didn't they wear us out? Civil War. What they call that? Not Civil War. What they call it? Civil Rights Movement. They wore us out. We shall overcome. No, you ain't. Shut the hell up. That voice. And then he said, what? What was the other point? We wear out the saints of the Most High. What else?
It says, they shall speak great words against the Most High.
They speaking great words against the Most High. What is Eisenhower in the 1950s? What did he put on the dollar? In God we trust. What did he put in the pledge? One nation under God. They started disrespecting the Lord, man. They put up pictures of little baby angels, naked babies and stuff.
Yeah.
They got one right there. Look at it. they disrespecting them. The angels look like us. When you read the Bible, go home and read tonight and chill. When you read it, you're gonna be like, damn, he dark skinned. He look just like us. Go ahead.
It says,
they are people.
And think to change times and laws.
Oh, so they thought to change times and laws with people like Julius Caesar. Yeah. The proof is we go by a Julian calendar, so where every day of the week is a pagan god.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Monday, Moon's Day. Tuesday goes to an idol named Tu. Wednesday go back to Woden or Santa Claus. Same thing. Same one. Look up Woden, right? One-eyed demon. Thursday goes back to Thor. Friday goes back to an idol named Freya. Saturday goes to Saturn. Sunday goes to the sun. Solar. That's the idol they worship named Solar. Right? So yeah, man, that was it. So they thought to change times and laws, man. So that's why today they go by New Year's. They go by January. You know what I mean? And we originally went by the Hebrew harvest calendar, with the moon, the lunar calendar. Can I get that real quick? The moon for months. The moon shall be known for months. Right, man. The same wisdom we blessed with, man. You'll be blessed with the same. All you gotta do is just learn, listen, go back and watch the videos, and just eat. And you be like, damn, this is what they meant by Popeye.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 43, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. Verse 6, it says he made the moon also to serve in her seasons.
Right now they go by the sun. Yeah, they wasn't on the solar. But the Lord said, well, he made the moon to serve in her season, a perfect calendar in the sky. Go ahead.
For a declaration of times.
Declaration of time.
And a sign of the world.
A sign of the world, sign of judgment day too as well. You can look at the moon and something about to happen. You can look at the moon and say, oh, it's a new moon, or it's a new. Look at the word month. The same word as moon. So when it's a new moon, it's a new month. And then the Bible says what? They go from evening to evening, right? That's one day. In America, they go by day and night. Light to dark. But the scripture, we went from evening to the next evening. So if you got a new month, right? New moon. 7 evenings from that would be the Sabbath. And they got the Sabbath on what? Sunday. Sunday or Saturday sometimes.
They said we ain't supposed to work the day.
We ain't supposed to work.
All this stuff paid.
Yeah, so now
we don't even work on Saturday. So everybody go to church Sunday.
Right. So So imagine if you go by the lunar calendar, right? New moon, and they got a perfect calendar and stuff. What if you went by that and you had to go back into work and say, I can't work today because it's Saturday?
I ain't even gonna lie. I done had jobs. I done told them like, oh no, I ain't gonna lie. I be trying to get my life with God, but I ain't trying to still throw me on the calendar.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have like a set day. Yeah. We can show you how to fight that though. You know, that's a way out of it. That's how we all out here today. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
It says, verse 7 of Sirach chapter 43, for the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection.
Right, the new moon is the sign of the holy days, what they call holidays. See that? So they call it New Year's a holy day. They call it Halloween a holy day. Halloween, holy. They call that a holiday, holy day.
That whole day.
That's whole day is the holiday. So where the hell are we at? That would make you think. But if this is true, well, what did that say about you? What does that say about us? Oh, snap. So we got to be into it. No, even more than that. That means we come from something. I want to know what that is. That means you lied to me my whole life. You feel me? You want to keep me asleep for some reason. That must be important. Go ahead.
Verse 8, the month is called after her name,
The month is called after her name. You said that. Go ahead.
increasing wonderfully.
Increasing, they call it waning, waxing. You know, the moon start waxing, gibbous. Go ahead.
In her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven.
Right, it's just an instrument. We're not supposed to worship it. Just like your watch is an instrument. But these people worshiping the sun, moon, and stars. But even Easter goes back to Ishtar, which is a Babylonian idol. You knew that was in a bunny laying eggs. But what do you see? Snoop Dogg and them all over the internet. That's not bad what. You know, go ahead.
It says, verse 9, Sirach 43, the beauty of heaven, the glory of the stars.
That was it on that. All right, cool. Anybody got any precepts before I move on? Any more precepts real quick?
This is you said this earlier. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. I'm just going into this because you said it earlier. Just like how we break it down the month, you know, the moon being the month. That's all knowledge that our people forgot. Now they're going according to these unholy days, philosophies.
Yeah, they started envying their oppressor.
And what they did is the fiscal calendar that the businesses go by, corporate places go by, is set up it's set up like the Julian calendar. That's really what it is. It's a business calendar, and it throws off everybody's like. So now, if you got to work, going to these jobs according to their calendar, like when harvest time comes around, you ain't got time to do shit for yourself on your own. It makes you dependent on the system.
Yeah, on the fiscal year.
Fiscal year. And this ends they know when the New Year's really is, but this ends the fiscal year. According to so, because that's when they got to do all their bookkeeping and get all their taxes and shit done.
That's when
It's
taxes.
still at 2024. We don't even know.
We don't even know. Yeah, we could be like 2030 or something, man.
It really is. It's probably really because think about it though. See how it drags out. We had 2 new moons in this month.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So 2 months went by on the lunar calendar versus the 1 month. So we could be, we close to it's 2024. We close to 3,000. We close to 3,000, and the prophecy show that because 3 days. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's gonna rise up again. And we're getting to that third day.
Right. Proverbs 3 and 31. Right. So our people following after the oppressors. They had us here to oppress us, and when they had us in slavery, where did they feed us? Slop from the table. What they call it? What we wound up calling that? Soul food. What killed all our aunts and uncles and grandparents? Soul food. Give them just like on the movie. Somebody said that last week. The movie Soul Food. Big Mama, she was out of there. She lost her leg and everything from eating all that soul food. That was the message, man.
Right. Our people can make a delicacy out of anything, man. Look at America.
Yeah.
This is how we came over here. What we got out of it? Hip hop. Hip hop culture.
Yeah.
And we'll hold on to that and say that's a part of our life. No, that's a part of that.
Yeah. While we were in slavery, they were celebrating their independence. And what do they call that? 4th of July. Then. Who the main ones that were celebrating? Our people. Somebody get that overpass the deeds of the wicked. Yep. Take your time, get it. Go ahead, brother. Whoever had it.
Proverbs 3:31.
Yep.
Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
That's why I just asked.
For the sword is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous.
So there's no reason why, like you just said, there's no reason why we should be envying the people who oppress us, envying people who are, as we can clearly see with our eyeballs, wicked.
That's Proverbs 24 verse 1. Do not envy the wicked, do not desire their comfort.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right. Somebody, you just read that?
Yeah, you just read Clark.
Envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. See that? So our people chose all of them.
You want to be like them, they better.
They want to be like them. He got it. Go ahead. You got it, right?
It's Jeremiah
Alright.
5:26.
Yep. Take time, bro.
Not 28. It says they are waxing fat.
Yep, our people get rich. They come over here and get rich, get money, Jay-Z and all them, go ahead, Diddy.
They shine.
They shine, go ahead.
Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
See that? Once you let our people out, they let that first slave out, let him get a watch. He like, damn, I need some shoes now. Let him get some shoes, it's over. He changed on you now. He gonna have you. You don't think he's
That was the point.
get the job?
God, that Steven mindset from Jacob, hey, you ever see that at the table? Hey, oh, bro, you you can't tell them that,
Yeah. And what was that? Wounded Knee? Ropes? Buried knee at Wounded Knee? No. Man, you gotta see that movie. That's what they did to the Gaelic, the Native Americans. What's his name? Red Cloud? Red Horse or something like that? He's a real famous one. Man.
Oh, well, like a lot of them movies, like we just really snuck on like the real message.
Yeah.
They were trying. I've been watching a lot of throwback stuff, and I'd be like, damn, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And that should be crazy because they be like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and I'd be like, damn, they just throw it in your face and you ain't know nothing. You just thinking it's
seen
a
it?
show or a little
Yeah.
movie. They throw the shit right in your
Right in
face.
your face. Remember Animaniacs? They had a lot of information on there.
They said they did all that. Same thing with
The movie Moses.
They did the same thing with Biggie. He said about the Twin Towers. I don't know how he knew what was going.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They know all this. It's crazy.
South Park.
South Park
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
South Park too. I don't even watch that show though. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
That's crazy.
What else? Where was that?
It says they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Our people outdo the wicked. Once they learn the wicked ways, these nations, they can outdo them. That's why you see our people, a lot of our women wearing what? Blonde wigs. Where'd they get that from? Where'd they get that from? They wearing the blonde hair. What happened when they get on the job? What they say? You a sellout. Because you start talking like them. We know that. Brian Gumble. Motherfucker from Fresh Prince. What's his name? Carlton. Our people trying to be like them. So you look at Jake and you're like, I'm American. You're like, yeah, you.
The skin started to get lighter.
Clayton Bigsby. Yeah. He said Clayton Bigsby. Yeah.
It says they judge not the cause of the fatherless.
Right. They don't look out for our people. All right. Our people. A lot of our people are fatherless in the ghettos, and instead they just go around and march. They say, come on down to the church, kick them right off the church, find the little feel on them in the church, get their money at the church, and then have them right back out to the streets because they lost trust in the church.
And that go back to these people because it's all just their setup, Because with them, they brought them into power, and our people look at them like that because they done made it up here, this, that, and the third. But in all actuality, in their eyes, nah, they ain't nothing. We just gave them that so it can feel like they got some type of seat at the table, like they have some type of power, like they have some type of leader. When in actuality they not. What they lead them to is destruction, all right? The blind leading the blind, you know?
Right, they took the real leaders out of the household with the men. And they sat down and negotiated table with the women. Because see, women can destroy the image of a man, but by the things he says. That's why normally the men used to raise the children, especially by the age of 12. That boy got to come out the house. He got to be around the father all the time, because guess what? The woman can manipulate the mindset of a man. When you love your mom, you have to treat her heart with your mom, right?
It says angel, one of the little fallen angels, and they talk women deception. I don't know if it's in the Bible. It's like different angels.
Yeah, they lying.
That ain't true either. That ain't true. Dang.
Yeah, also real quick, where it say they judge not the cause of the fatherless too, they're not judging the reasons that our people became fatherless without the Most High. They didn't even judge it. They just like foxes in the desert trying to eat off them. Or a dead body, what they do is pluck off a corpse.
So it ain't true like different angels fell out south with Satan. That ain't true either.
No, somebody get that. Even the demons tremble.
When he kept the third of heaven.
We don't have to get all that. Oh no, that's from the Enoch book.
That's Enoch.
Yeah, the book of Enoch. They got a real book of Enoch, but the one they read today, that's fake.
I asked people if that book real. That's so crazy.
That's not legit. Yeah, the only book that's missing from here that's legit would be like 3rd and 4th Maccabees. You know what I mean?
What Bible y'all read?
We read the King James version, 1611. You can read other translations that get closer to the like the English version, the Weymouth Bible, or the GSV, the New version. Those are great. But this right here, we used to this. We eating right now. All right, we're good.
I ain't know that stuff wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? That's how you vote.
All right, bro. We can prove it. You know, you see me getting the first ready just in case.
You get everything on it. I like that.
Hey, real quick, you can download this. I don't know if you can answer. You can download this version of the Bible. Yeah, what do you understand? Yeah, because some of these, apocryphal is not going to be in a regular Bible. That's what you have. So make sure it's something there.
Yeah, I can bring them out and speak on it real quick.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
That's America. America's conspiracy called Sodom and Egypt. Sodomy, you know, Fred Sanford.
You want to know what's crazy? He just read that. I had a dream, right? Like, in this dream, Jesus returned. And like a lot of people, they just dropped Jesus. It was crazy. Like the dream felt so real. It's crazy that he just read that again. It's crazy that he just read that. In my dream, people was dropping dead.
Yeah, now this is spiritual though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you. We can show you what you saw though. You saw something. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 11:8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Right. So what that means is our people gonna be walking around spiritually dead. Not what you're talking about, destruction day. That time coming. I'm gonna show you we're gonna show you what you probably saw in your mind.
These are the morticians.
These are the morticians.
That are keeping our people dead.
And these are the people that are walking around here like I'm black. You know, we shall overcome. I'm a Native American. You know, I'm an Afro American. You know, I'm African. That's a spiritually dead individual. They're not alive.
So ain't no tribe of Joseph.
No.
How you know what tribe you from?
You can get close to it. You know, we know according to the prophecies and the history that we from Judah. I'm from Judah. I'll say it this way: the Negroes are from Judah. Right? The West Indians are from Benjamin. The West Indians like the native, the Jamaicans.
The Haitians, Negroes.
Yeah, you can trace them back. Once you go through history, knowing this, using this as your format, trace the history that you can be like, damn. You're gonna see this up in, you know what I mean? We did research for years. But he did ask something else. Dead body? Dead body. That was something else.
The dream?
In your dream, but anyway, spiritually dead. These people were spiritually dead, walking around calling themselves all these names. bywords and proverbs, but we're really called Israelites. All right, somebody get that bywords and proverbs?
Verse 9. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half.
350 years they saw it over here. You know, 350 years, man. We were walking around spiritually dead, and then in the 1970s, 1960s, there was a man teaching here in America. His name was Albert Bivens. He was the first person really teaching here that we were Israelites. You know what I mean? In New York. And then the elders started teaching over years. I got woken up directly from the Lord. It happened in 1997 in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? I got pulled out, called out, you know, and then sent out. And that's what it means to be an apostle. We got elder apostles too, though. So we can be an apostle.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. Thou shalt become an astonishment, proverb, and a byword.
See that? That's what we became. Look at that name, you know? That spook, that black, that jiggle, all these different names. And we became that. We took that on. We take that name on now. I take the power from that name. That's Carter, man. I don't want to hear, I don't want none of them calling me that. You know, I even feel odd when one of my people call me that. But that shows a mindset. Yeah. You know, it used to be like my, you know? But now it's like, what up, nigga? Yeah, right.
I really feel like we kings and queens. You feel me? Like,
Come on. Well, queen, I get where you coming from, but I'd rather be a prince and a princess. And then we'll be made into kings once we get our sovereignty and dominance, dominion, taking these devils down and ruling. But we got to walk through the streets and we got to deserve it. We got to come out here and do work so we can get a reward, right? So that's right. And that's what queen means. Queen means whore. If you look it up from England, it's an English word. It means queen. It means whore. So the Lord never told our women queens. He told them to be princesses. Daughter.
That's crazy.
That's right. And you're supposed to have many wives. And they're supposed to serve you. That's what the word woman means, serve. But in this society, what do these devils say? It's illegal. You can't have these wives. You can't get married with all these green blossoms. They doing it. The Native Americans.
All the other religions doing that. That's crazy.
That show you ain't something ain't right, bro. First gonna be last, bro. And the last gonna be first.
It's all gonna come back full cycle.
You see it, bro.
It's gonna come back.
But just like a tree, if you look at a tree that's blossoming, right? You got the first fruits of that tree. You know what I mean? And then the seeds come from those fruits, bring more fruit. I want to be part of that first fruit.
Apart from me, you cannot do nothing.
I want to be part of that. So to be part of that, we got to do this. See that? Like that? Oh, somebody read something?
The byword and proverbs.
Yeah, read that, finish that.
Deuteronomy 28:37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all the nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee.
Right, they like, yo, who the hell are these people? Who are these people, man? They just took us down and we just out here. We like an astonishment. They look at us for all the entertainment. You know? They the same ones that hate us, but then when they see somebody like LeBron or Michael Jackson, they start screaming.
Yeah.
And we all got that same type of ability. We know that within our spirit. You know? That was good on that? All right, anybody holding anything else? I got it. All right, go ahead. Let's get these real quick.
Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage I gave thee.
This is how we came over here, spiritually dead. Discontinued from our heritage. In 1970 AD, it was called the Jewish-Roman War. And after the Jewish, us fighting against the Romans, with Paul in the Bible and all that, he was a Jamaican.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he started to look at the characters the right way when you read them. Yahweh, you know what he looked like? The Messiah? The one they called Jesus? That name Jesus means Hail Zeus. Zeus goes back to Babylon. I mean, it goes back to Rome.
They say Jesus in Spanish, what, Jesus? Jesus? That's a demon name?
Yeah, bro.
That is crazy, man.
So Jesus means Hail Zeus. So the Lord's name is in Hebrew. You see that? Somebody get that Paul, when he's talking to Paul on the horse? They spoke in the Hebrew tongue. But yo, somebody get Revelations 1 and 13. Get the image of the Lord.
This is Revelation. This is Revelation 1 and 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one likened to the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with the golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes
That's the image of the Messiah.
were as a flame of fire.
So his eyes are red. You got that reddish around your eyes, but that's not the focus of it. What it means is, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul. So what do you think is on the Messiah's soul if you look in his eyes? Judgment. All he sees is the Most High's fire that he about to bring. Right? Like you look at a boxer, you look in his eyes, he gonna be like, boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 15, Revelation 1, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace.
And your feet the same color as your body. So you take brass, that's brown, but you take brass and you burn it, it gets dark as me and you.
I was just thinking of that about, I ain't know which one it was. What about verse that is?
Revelation 1 and 13 through 15.
You have a man write it down for you?
No, I got it. Okay. I got it about me up here. I just got to know where it's at.
Yeah, if you want to record something too, you can. Take it home with you. If you choose to. Go ahead.
Y'all got a YouTube?
Yeah, you're going to be on YouTube later.
I just get y'all on YouTube.
Yeah, you're going to be on
Look it
there.
up. Look it up.
Go ahead.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
His voice is strong. You know, the original auto-tune. They say his voice carries. Like listen to
Y'all believe in the firmament in the sky? The water and stuff?
Yeah. The firmament is real, but the earth is round.
The earth around?
The earth is a sphere. Yeah.
So what's up with the
Let's get that. The rock.
So why I say the 4 corners though?
Four corners just means 4 hemispheres. Yeah, it just means four areas. But it says corners and hemispheres.
Okay.
So it just means the 4 hemispheres of the earth. North, west, and south. Can I get that? I'm going to show you some of the Bible. Huh? What is it? Not a square. We know it ain't square.
It definitely was
So it's a sphere. It's like, and you can look at an eclipse. I was messing with my children the other day. I was like, this is what a flat earth looks like. I was as soon as the verse starts.
Sirach chapter 1, verse 1.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, verse 3.
It says, all wisdom cometh from the Lord Yahweh,
All wisdom, even the foolishness of the world, the Most High sent that to them on the left hand side.
and is with him forever.
With power forever.
Who can number the sands of the sea?
So who on earth can number the sand of the sea? Nobody. We don't know how much sand is on the earth. He knows how much sand he put on the earth. Just like
you know how much sand on the earth,
hairs on your
the
head,
stars, hairs on your head.
arms,
The stars got names.
grass. He know every blade of grass to where he can have one drop go to each specific blade of grass. Just like you make each specific drop land on us. Of wisdom. Go ahead.
It says, who can number the sand of the sea
Yep, go ahead.
and the drops of rain?
What this is describing is a 4th dimensional being. You know what I mean? Somebody that deals not in the 3rd dimension where we see everything circles, squares, and triangles. You know what I mean? Everything you look at. I'm looking at a 2-dimensional version of you, but you're really 3-dimensional. You see that? I can't see the back of your head.
Yeah.
I only see flat. But I know you got a back of the head because you turn around. You know what I'm saying? But he sees, what the Lord sees, he can see through you.
That's right.
So he can see our spirit. So he's 4th dimension. Go ahead. Come down here, man.
It says,
My bad, bro.
who can number the sands of the sea
Yep.
and the drops of rain and the days of eternity?
The days of eternity, man. Go ahead.
Who can find out the height of heaven
The height of heaven.
The height of heaven.
Go ahead.
and the breadth of the earth
The breadth of the earth, which is width. Go ahead.
and the deep
And the deep. What's
and
that?
wisdom?
And wisdom.
What about verse that is?
That's the rock. That's in the Apocrypha inside the Bible.
What it's called?
The Apocrypha. Yep. The word Apocrypha means hidden things. This is what the Catholic Church took out of the Bible. They got the rest of back. Look, here we got it.
I was gonna ask y'all about the Catholic Church too, because I've been felt funny about the Pope. They used to tell me like the Pope go to hell and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Pope is they the one that took out King James. King James was a so-called black man like us. His name was King Yankuah. he was part of the Protestants. The Protestants, they protested the Catholic Church. And they tried to execute him like 11 times, and they got him for the last one.
Pope is
Yeah,
so y'all.
yeah, they create their own prophecies.
What about the richest dude in history? What about him?
Mansa Musa?
Yeah.
No, he almost tore down. I forgot who economy that was. The Italian or something like that. But he almost tore down the economy by giving gold out to all the poor. He was one of the richest men on earth. But we believe he was legit, one of our people. So anytime they saw somebody that was great in the past, they'd say he was African. They wouldn't say he was. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna take it that far. They ain't gonna take it that far. They don't say African. You know what I mean? But if your parents came over here on the slave ship, you kind of familiar with that, you were most likely from these two tribes, Benjamin or Levi. But if you was already here in the family, you know, native family or Latino, you were most likely from one of these tribes. So I'm either from Benjamin or Judah. My spirit leaning towards Judah growing up. I knew I was from St. Augustine's parents. I know they came in slavery to St. Augustine. So like, they some neighbors down there.
Okay.
So that's Judah. It could be Benjamin Judah. His brother.
My sister's side, they Haitian. We got some Levi's in there.
I was gonna say, man, he got
My sister Haitian.
bro, he put it out again. Get away from him.
You want to leave out?
So that's the breath, the width, and the height of the earth.
And that?
So ground.
Yeah, what about, what that's called again?
Yeah, apocrypha. Yeah, we'll hear it on here on the part of the video.
Precept.
Go ahead, brother.
It's Wisdom of Solomon 7:17. It says, "For ye have given me certain knowledge of the things that are namely to know how the world was made and the operation of the elements, the beginning, ending, and midst of the times, the alterations of the turning of the sun and the change of the seasons, the circuits of years and the positions of stars." All right, as the elder was just speaking on, man. You know, hey, like he just went and breakdown into the breakdown of the length, width, and depth of the earth, you know, so hey, that's how you know it's not flat, man. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gave us this knowledge in order for us to know, man. Why? To be able to combat against these bald heads out here. Oh, the earth flat. Oh, well, it ain't flat. It's a semi-circle. Then it's, you know, all that extra stuff. You know, hey, nah, man, hey.
You know those things that you they think the earth is not good. They need to Shakespeare. No, you shake the snow globe. The snow globe. Yeah, that's what they say the earth is. But what they're trying to do is they don't understand like if you go like, you know how when they were practicing for the Space Force, they were practicing pool, right? There's water out there. See, the thing about it is there's no direction, like there's no up, no down, or none of that in space. So they're trying to use the laws on Earth to justify the Earth being flat or $6.
I said something about that. I'm like, man, how you really know these people went out of space for real? I said something about that. They said something on the moon lander was fake, but everybody, they been saying that.
Yeah, that was fake. They were trying to beat Russia to it.
They been saying that was fake.
Yeah, that was a power struggle. That's what that was about. That's when you had Russia had Sputnik. And America was trying to say we beat you to the moon, so we got rights over it.
Ain't nothing up there.
Even if you go, so we're going to do like a poker strategy. What that caused Russia to do is put more money into their space program instead of into their military.
And just like there's nothing out in the ocean, but they use that as a domain of war. So now they're using this as a domain of war.
Y'all know about the Leviathan?
Yes, Leviathan's real. Godzilla, but there could be multiple.
It could be more than one.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. So Leviathan gonna show up soon. The Most High gonna have Leviathan come out of that damn water.
I seen it on. They took a picture of like a satellite. That was swimming around like Antarctica.
Yeah, I'm waiting though. You know,
that shit's so crazy.
When I see him, I don't watch it because I be like, I hate to be upset, but it's gonna someday we're gonna see it. It's gonna be undeniable. Yeah. Just like the chariots, they call them UFOs. They see how that talk right now? Those are the chariots of the Lord. Somebody got them right there. Those are the chariots. We came with swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry us home. Remember they were singing that, and there wasn't no planes around. The right brothers didn't get a plane flying yet. This is what they call UFOs, but they're really the chariots of the Most High, and the angels are in them doing, man. And the scriptures say the angels look like this. That's what somebody drew it. In the scripture. But those are chariots of the Lord, bro. You can see them at nighttime. Yep, watching over you. You see that? For that. But that's what we trying to show people is the Bible so real. It's like now, nighttime you can look up, you'll see one come down up the sky and take off. Undeniable, bro. And then you got the satellites, so you got the camera. So you see a bunch of row of satellites. That's Elon Musk. Then you'll see planes with the red and white blinkers. Yeah. But then you see that damn star start moving. Start moving. You know that. Yeah, heaven. Yeah.
I got that X26 for you.
Isaiah 40 and 22.
Yep.
It says, it is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth.
Whoa. The what?
The Lord.
The sit up though.
The circle of the earth.
The circle.
Whole circle. It's another one that say his feet sit upon the earth or something like that.
The earth is his footstool. Ezekiel saw Yahweh sitting on the top of the earth. And he said he looked like a man. Revelation 4 tell you what he looked like. Daniel 7 tell you what the Most High looked like. His son looked just like him. You want to see what the Most High looked like real quick? Let's go to that real fast. Revelation 4 real fast. Why not? We can get on topic real quick. That New Year's thing. Yeah. Yeah, because I'd rather you go home with this vision in your mind too. Yeah.
That's one.
Yep.
Revelation chapter 4, verse 1.
Right, somebody get the phone ready so we can pull a stone.
After this I looked, and behold, a door was open in heaven, and the first voice which I heard was as it were of a trumpet talking with me, which said, Come up hither, and I will show thee things which must be hereafter.
Right, this was John the Revelator on the Isle of Patmos in around 75 AD. Right, well, we talk about 95 AD. After Domitian put him on the Isle of Patmos to serve servitude. And Yahushua was his best friend. He called John the Revelator, John my beloved, that rested in his bosom, laid on his chest, like, who did this to you? Who betrayed you? He was like that, close to him. Right? So this John the Revelator saw Yahushua on this island. It was like a punishment island. You know what I mean? They call it the hole. You know what I'm saying? So imagine an island like that. Yeah. So imagine the Lord coming to visit you. So he looked dark skinned. Keep that in mind. Because that Edomite, that Caucasian image, this guy here.
Yeah. We know that ain't Jesus.
Where we know his name is Cesare Borgia.
That is a person?
That's
oh
a person.
my God.
Yeah, that's a real person. Yeah, he was known. His Borgia family, Borgia.
That is crazy.
Yep, he was on. That's right. He was part.
I just thought that was in me.
Nah, yeah, crazy, right?
That's crazy.
But his family was known as the Borgias, and they was known as the first crime family of the Roman Empire. And his dad, Rodrigo Borgia, had him painted as the Messiah by Michelangelo Leonardo, which was his boyfriend. And he allegedly, unalived, I can't say killed his own sister, his own sister.
I never posted that picture. Yep. I knew it wasn't crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not him.
That's why they said a rabbit hole run deep.
Run deep, bro. That's what Morpheus said. Morpheus wasn't lying. How about that?
You two sit where you had the sun on the phone?
No, we need a picture.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. That's the real picture. That's the real Roman picture. When you look up the Roman Empire, that's him. And they did this kind of glorified him. They made him into like a deity in the 1400s. Right? So that's the devil right here, man. The word devil just means deceiver. Deceiver. And the Spanish is diablo. Deceiver. That name is wrong to him. Right? They gave him wrong name. They're calling his name shall be saved, bro. They want to keep the name of the Lord from us. Somebody hold us on? Yahushua.
Yeah, how you say it?
Yeah, Yahushua. It's Yahweh Washai. Yahweh Washai. That's Messiah's name. Sound like a brother, don't it? Hey, you know Yahweh Shai coming. Sound like a brother, right? Don't sound like yeah, bring these out. I asked you something, but
A picture of it.
Did you want that Acts 26?
So God's real name is Yahweh, what?
yeah, let's finish that real quick. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yep. Well, we can write it down for you before you leave. You know,
Revelation 4.
so now we're reading about the image of Yahweh, like the Most High. We just read you the image of the Messiah. Feet, dark skin, you know, body. Go ahead.
Verse 2, and immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne.
Sat on the throne, on the firmament. Go ahead.
And he that sat on the and he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone.
Right, this is Jasper and Sardine. This is perfect. This one better. This one clear. Here you go, show him. Show him.
It's the same
The
picture.
same picture? All right, we can put this one to the camera then. All right, let me know when you get it on there.
Kind
All right.
got it.
So he said Jasper and Sardine stone. When you're looking at him, this is what he looked like. This is the color of him, the Most High.
Red.
No, that ain't red. That ain't red.
Mm-mm.
Show him a picture again. Show him again. Yeah, show him. I want him to see it.
It looks like a dark red on color, like brown.
This is ready for 45, 55, ready. Precious stones, which there are two types. The former is called carnelian because flesh color. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. So to look at him,
People gotta know this stuff, man.
yep. But only the elect gonna believe though. So now,
Everybody ain't gonna wake up.
They ain't gonna wake
That's
up.
the crazy part about it.
that's what I said, first fruit. You know, not the whole tree's gonna, you know,
What's gonna happen to the
2/3, the other one. Sorry about that.
No, you good.
The
You on the
opposite.
same page?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to the 2/3?
Look at that.
Oh, Zechariah 13.
Yep.
Zechariah.
Yep. We'll get that real quick. Answer that question. We're gonna go back to it. We're moving with the spirit right now. Come on, like doing it. That's why I like right when it goes out. You formatted. All right.
This is Zechariah 13
That was it.
and 8. It says, "It shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein."
Yeah. So you said what's gonna happen to them? Malachi 4:1.
So 2/3 gonna die off.
They're gonna die off, bro. So what do you do with the first fruit? You need the seeds from that first fruit. Remember, I kind of pre-told you this, but you didn't catch it yet.
But they say the earth will be no more. It's gonna be a new heaven. It's gonna be a new heaven too.
It's gonna be a new heaven and new earth, because right now we in hell. This is hell on earth with them ruling. This is hell, man, for our people.
They say it's
So we're gonna be in heaven.
They say it's more than one heaven. That's more than one heaven.
There's more than one heaven, but there's only one hell. And hell is on earth.
It's 3 heavens.
There's 4 dimensions, but probably more. But the thing is, heaven is a condition as well. You see that? A condition that plays out on the earth. You got somebody that's gonna be ruling and somebody that's gonna be on the bottom. We was on the top with King David, King Solomon, you know, Moses, but then we got put on the bottom and now we're in hell. You see that? And hell also means the grave or the ground. Not no underground pit and all that. Alright? So now, new heaven, new earth. New rulership on the earth. With righteousness on the earth. That's heaven.
So he gonna rebuild the earth. Or we
He's gonna rebuild us. He's gonna rebuild the builders. He's gonna use us to rebuild their ass.
what's the Bible? What's the verse that say we gonna go up, we gonna go to the rapture
No, you didn't.
and we gonna be with the Lord forever?
Yeah. It's not, well, I get what you're saying. The word rapture not in the Bible.
Rapture not in the
Yeah, we
Bible.
just dismissing it. Right? Confidently too.
That's no
But we're gonna be taken up.
Matthew 24 verse 40.
Yeah. You wanna get it? Let's get it real quick. But yeah, the word rapture not there.
Rapture not in there? That's crazy.
Well, we gonna,
Matthew 24 verse 40.
and let's get Revelation
One
11
man will
back
be
and forth.
taken, one man will be loved. It say something like that. One will be taken, one will be loved.
Okay, yeah.
Matthew 24 and 40. Then shall be two in the field, one shall be taken, and the other one shall be left.
Right. So one shall be taken, the other one will be left. Right? That's all we know. The chariot. We got some people teach that talking about martial law, you know. But the chariot, they're gonna leave some people there. 2/3 gonna get left. Psalm 91, only with our eyes. Get that. We're gonna move on the topic. Right? Take it up. Psalm 91. So those same UFOs that everybody been seeing, not the drone.
Yeah.
Not that. That's from China.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna announce World War III with China real soon, probably before Trump get in office. Go ahead.
Psalms 91, chapter 8. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Yeah. You gotta go back like 2 more verses, I think. Which are barely up in their hand. Or maybe it's like after that. Let's start from 1 real quick.
Stop for one.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 91, verse 1.
Right, I ain't gonna take long to go.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Right, so if you dwell in the secret place in the scriptures, in the Bible, in its truth, it's a secret place, bro. I could yell it out. Yeah, y'all want to hear it? They're going to be like, secret place. I'm going to church Sunday, man. What are you talking about? So, you know what I mean? Right? So this is a secret garden, bro. You eat the fruits of it, isn't it?
Verse 2, it says, I will say of the Lord Yahweh, he is my refuge.
Right, we're going to say Yahweh is our refuge, not Trump.
Yeah.
Not no Mickey Sticky that they gave everybody. The next thing they got coming, we ain't gonna trust them then.
He ain't gonna get that either.
See what I'm saying?
I will say of the Lord Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust.
Right, when they try to bring that MOTB, we're gonna say, nah, we ain't trusting in that.
We got Psalm 91 verse 3. He gonna save you from the deadly pestilence.
That's what we're reading. That's what we're reading right now.
Save you from the deadly pestilence.
Bro, that's
Ain't no sickness gonna get us.
That's what we're reading right now, bro. Come on, man.
Verse 3, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
Snare of the fowler. Man, you know what a fowler is? A fowler is the person that catches birds. So who's the fowler that's trying to catch us? These people here. These are the birds. Catch us. These the fowlers. They running things from behind the scenes.
It's a verse in Lamentations that say that too. 352.
Yeah.
We were hunted like birds, something like that.
Yeah, and the speckled bird. It calls the speckled bird too. Meaning we all look different colors. And we come from all over the world, but we still Israelites. You know, where we got scattered to. After 70 AD, I was telling you, the Jewish-Roman Wars. Yeah. After the Jewish-Roman Wars, we got ran out of Rome and out of Jerusalem. We got scattered around the 4 corners of the earth. And in the 1400s, we had slavery. But we everywhere now. We don't lose them. You know what I mean? So everybody not going to look like us. You know, so, but these devils here, they running the world, got everybody going to war, and they trying to create a new world order.
Yeah, new world order, one world order.
Satanic order on the earth. And they trying to trap us, man. All right, the snare of the fowler. They trying to catch the bird, the dove. Go ahead.
Lamentations chapter 3, verse 52. Mine enemies chase me, soar like a bird without cause.
Yep.
Basically, you'll say, who was that hunter? Esau, that hunter, trying to catch us, that bird. So then we got to be set up to have a mind set up to avoid the traps. So they have fear traps coming. What it also said, my heritage is like a speckled bird, and all the birds round about.
Psalms 127. Psalms 127 and 7. It says, "Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we are escaped." What is that? We are escaped out of their snare, and when we get taken up. Come on,
That's
bro.
what we're waiting on.
That's what we're waiting on, bro. Swing low, sweet shade, coming forth to carry us home. Amen. Come on, bro.
This is back in verse 3 of Psalms 91. It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence.
Right, he's going to deliver us from the missiles. The missiles is another trap where they're trying to depopulate the earth. So the ICBM missiles, this war, that's part of their depopulation plan. With Bill Gates and all that. Kaiser Wilhelm, you got all these leaders.
All the world leaders won't even lead like that.
What the hell? When did you start running the world?
Came out of nowhere.
Job 9:24.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. Earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Didn't they cover the faces of the judge? That's how the Messiah looks. That's not him, of course, but that's how he looks according to the Bible. So they took these type of images from the catacombs. Catacombas. Catacombs just means the natural hollows, where they had Indiana Jones. Remember he was searching for the skull? Those they filmed that in the real catacombs. The catacombs is called the burial site of the Jews, and a lot of people from Rome. When our people would die, they tried to what do you call that? Cremate. And that's against our belief. So what we would do is we would go to the rich of our people and say, hey, can you make us a burial? You see that? In the Roman Empire. So they made a burial site in the caves, the natural hollows called catacombs. And over those grave sites, they put images of our people. You can find them till this day. Go home and type in the catacombs of Rome. And look at the faces you see. You're going to see Africans all over the graves. Painted by our people in the Roman Empire. So they took those images down and they put up this. Go ahead. They covered the faces of the judges thereof. Who was reading? Who was reading? Somebody was reading. Going back to it?
But in Job chapter 9, verse 1.
Right.
The earth is given to the hand of the wicked.
So this whole earth was given into their hand. So they could make a what? A world order. And that world order was based around what? The dollar. Now they're trying to make a new world order.
They take the money away.
Come on, bro. Digital. Right? And whoever gets that, they're owned by that person. So whoever got the last one, they lost their rights under the Constitution. They became property of Moderna, all these different names.
Just the last one? Wow, that's the mark.
That's the lead up to it. Yeah, because that's the software. That's
so they put that chip in you for
Go. They should have paid down what we said. But no, what they put in them was something. I can't talk about it too much, but
that's all good. You good?
Yeah.
Software, hardware.
Yeah, it's like an interface.
That's crazy. They try to keep all that stuff hidden from people, man. People gotta know this stuff, man.
Yeah, that's why we out here every week, man. And those that hear man.
It's designed to make something analog digital, meaning like people are like my voice is an analog sound. It's a sound wave, but software can mimic my voice and translate it into X's and O's and numbers.
Yeah. You ever see like
so you can read data from it. And change it if you want to.
That's what they got.
you ever seen the movie Upgrade?
No, I ain't see that.
Dang, you gotta watch that one. But basically at the end, towards the end, one Edomite that was going after him, he was like, hey man, you know I can even get you without even putting hands on you, sleeves. And basically what you see come out is what's in that.
Yeah. Black dude.
No, I was over here.
We gotta have conversations like this, man. It's real. All this real, man.
Got to, man. He just got to be.
Job 9:24. So how did they get a new world order? The earth was given into their hands by our God because we didn't listen. Somebody get that Deuteronomy 28. You could become the tail, not the head.
Gushers? I ain't eat nothing.
Yeah, I got
Deuteronomy 28 and 10 to 10.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28,
in verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
Right, these became the bankers. These became the bankers. These are all the bankers. The Fed, Reserve, you know, Chairman, Powell, you hear all these names. They rule the world.
There'll be no opportunities for it.
Nothing. Because they don't want to, bro. The earth is giving it to their hand. They said what? Go ahead.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
So they became the head. What's that? They got lifted up, and we became the tail, bro. So they're in heaven. This is their heaven. That's why you see them jumping. They jumping over the cliff. They ain't living it up. Like, this is heaven for them. You know, we call that. That's what we say. They doing Caucasian stuff. Driving fast, jumping at these darlings. I'm the oldest one, that's some animals.
I wouldn't even do all that. I ain't gonna lie. Thank God, but I ain't swimming no wheels, no truck.
When they start turning,
I ain't doing all that.
when they start turning, you will.
We will.
He's gonna give us spiritual power, ability to do it. Not to get too far deep, man. If you want to feed milk to those that are just born.
Yeah.
You're being reborn right now, whether you know it or not. True baptism doesn't deal with fossil fuel. The water is the water that is born. See that? So, what you're gonna realize is spiritual power is coming, man. The Marvels and all the movies, we the real Marvels. Marvel at us when the Lord raises us up to take back this kingdom. He's gonna give us power to do that. He's gonna give us control over the animals again, like Noah used to have, like Adam had. They have power over the animals. So you ain't gonna worry about it that day. What he said on the Matrix, like, what he say? He said when that time comes, you won't even have to die before. Remember that?
Oh yeah, you say so you're saying when I start to believe I can dodge bullets, believe or have to dodge bullets.
See what he did at the end when they, you know, they said,
What did you say? You said, I believe in God. What? Oh, ain't gonna be no buts. There's gonna be a lot of ass kicking.
you know what? Everybody else is going to believe because of your work. They will see what the power. What he tells you.
Ooh, somebody got that?
Oh, I had one for the living waters. Look for that.
What was that?
Go ahead and read it.
There's that power.
They shall be
There's
willing.
that power. Look at this real quick.
Psalms 110.
This
Oh, we go there for real quick. Go ahead, bro.
This John chapter 7, verse 37. And it reads, in that day, that great day of the feast, Yahweh stood and cried, saying, if any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink. He that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
That water ain't gonna just flow through us. It'll flow from you too. It flows from your belly within your mind.
Y'all know about the great beasts? I think Leviathan one. It's another word. What is it called? The behemoth?
Oh, no, that's talking about country. Yeah, I did a breakdown on that.
That ain't real either. The giant bird and I don't know what it's called. It's talking with Z or something.
Yeah, the one you talking about, that's specific scripture. It's talking about Babylon, the prince of Egypt at that time. It's talking about Assyria. All right, but yes, well, Behemoth was real. That's in the Apocrypha, which means like land animals. You know? Then you have Leviathan in the water.
Leviathan in the water. It's another one. It's a bird. It's a giant bird. And it can stop the wind. Y'all can look it up. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, no, that's what you're talking about. But that's literally talking about
And they say like
three countries.
when we go to heaven, we gonna eat it.
Yeah.
We gonna eat it at the
Oh, I don't know.
at the great feast or something like that. I'm just being real. I be reading this stuff. I be trying to get my knowledge right, man.
Yeah, no, it's not in there though.
That's not in there.
When you talk about three animals, the only one I can think of, by this point, would be Assyria, Egypt, and Babylon. But it was described as animals once again, just like that. You know what I'm saying to you? So even though it says dragon, remember we ain't proved that to you yet. I want to prove to you when it say dragon in the Bible, it's not talking about a real, you know.
Cause I know about the one come out the water. This one. But that's in the Bible.
It's in there.
That's in Revelation.
It's in Revelation. I'm gonna show you where it come from.
All right, go ahead.
Real quick. Revelation No, 12 is what we're reading, but we stop.
Go ahead.
Revelation 12. Let's see who the dragon is. You're going to be like, go ahead.
It's Revelation 12:1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven.
We skip that verse. We already read that part. We read that.
Revelation 12:2. And see now cried travailing in birth and paid to be delivered.
Delivered from who? The Roman Empire. Go ahead.
And there appeared another wonder in heaven. And behold, a great red dragon,
Red dragon.
having 7 heads,
7 heads.
10 horns,
10 horns again.
and 7 crowns upon his head.
Right. Go ahead.
And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven,
Right. Some call them. We skip the part. Go ahead.
and did cast them to the earth.
Right. They brought our people down to the earth. Right.
And the dragon stood before the woman,
Stood before the woman. Who's the woman? Israel. I told you that earlier. Stood right before her. Go ahead.
which was ready to be delivered,
Ready. We was waiting to get delivered.
for to devour her child as soon as it was born.
So who was right there waiting for a child to be born and put him to death?
Pharaoh.
Herod. Remember that? The story of the Messiah being born? And then the Roman Empire, Herod chased him, tried to kill him. Kill our child, Abishai. It's showing you that the dragon is that Roman Empire. See that? That story right there breaks down the birth of Yahushua. When he was born, it's written that Herod tried to get him killed. That's his birth. That's his history. Right? And his history. So the birth of the dragon is talking about that ancient Roman Empire. And that Roman Empire came back as this. You see that?
Okay.
But in church, they say,
I just said the dragon, and you just think about the animal.
yeah, just like the Pope will talk about little green aliens. God, what are you talking about green aliens out there? Those are angels. They control the heavens and the earth. All right, where was that? Revelation 12. Revelation 12? No, we're done with that. So you know the dragon. You can read that at home, Revelation 12. It's talking about the Roman Empire when you try to kill
I be highlighting my Bible too, taking little notes, and I be trying to give me little scriptures I want to double back on.
Yeah, precept. And this is short. You got to keep it short.
We'll let y'all do a little bit more. I gotta get back.
Yeah, whenever you got a roll, let me know. We can get out of here. Did you do this, man?
Revelation chapter 4, we left off on verse 7. And immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne, and he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone, and there was a rainbow round about the throne in sight like unto an emerald.
So the Most High, we showed you how dark skinned he looked, right? With the sardine stone. But now he got a glow around him that looks like emerald green. Emerald City. This is out, this is right now. This is right now out in the heavens, beyond that firmament. Because as we talking, thinking about firmament in our mind, we standing right up under the firmament. So he out there. Go ahead.
Verse 4.
That's what I think about every day. He out there. Go ahead.
And round about the throne were 24 seats, and upon the seats I saw 24 elders sitting, clothed in white raiment.
This is out in the heavens, spiritual world. But I think we die and all that. We don't die, bro. The body dies here on the earth. The spirit is eternal. Our people didn't used to fear death until the Greek Empire. The Greek Empire and the Roman Empire taught us to fear death. Just like today they believe in science. They just believe the body don't have a spirit. So if you don't have a spirit, I can do anything. I can give you a you don't have a soul. So who cares? Connect to this metal. All right, Jeff, any more points? No real points on that? All right. Let's get Psalm 110 and 3. Still give me a signal when you got a roll.
I'm gonna listen to this last one. I'm gonna go ahead and go back.
Okay,
you
got the YouTube page, right?
Yeah, he wrote it down. I got it right here. I'm gonna look y'all up today, man.
The book of Psalms, chapter 110 and verse 3, it says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power,
Right.
in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth.
Right, so the Most High promised this to Yahushua. the kingdom's coming in the day. You know, that day dawn, the kingdom's coming in, people gonna look, the army of God gonna be coming.
They said people gonna be hiding in caves, going underground.
And they didn't see the process. The dude is building up right now. And they don't even see it.
But by the time morning, they'll allow way more people out there. Everybody's gone.
Come on.
There'll be way more people out there.
So when the morning comes, the kingdom starts to usher in World War III, they're gonna say, whoa, who are these people? You know? But people, if you got that ability and that power and they see you raise from somebody from the dead or heal somebody or something, this gonna happen. Willing then. They was like, I listen, what was that? People abused.
What that scripture was?
Right.
I ain't never heard that before.
Right, bro. So we're gonna have power, man. That's Acts chapter 1. He said we're gonna have power when the Holy Spirit comes upon us. But first we gotta get the truth first. And then in that day he said, then it shall be known whom I chosen are. When they shall come in rushing like a flood, that's when he said, we're gonna look up a standard against them, meaning like, ah, that's enough. You know? So when are they gonna do that? When are they gonna come in rushing like a flood? Like I gotta do this now. Martial law. That's it. When you see martial law, you've been hearing about it recently. Especially with the home terrorism now. Martial law. Look, when they see that, the Lord might let them do that to some of our family. And then somewhere in the midst of this, how is y'all gonna step in and intervene, man? It's gonna be like take the world. Right burn. Yeah.
And this is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9.
Deal like no.
No, that's verse 8.
That's 2 Peter 3 and 9. How was not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slack, but as long suffering to us, not willing the end should perish, they all should come to repentance. But the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That's when they're gonna go into the caves, into the caves talking about their bunkers.
Yeah.
Secret bunkers.
Right. Yeah, you got.
Earth also in the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Right, so the works of the earth, all this shit here, you see is gonna be burnt up. Ain't gonna be no more. But the earth is gonna reside forever. See, that's why I said we look for a new heaven. This is yeah, keep going.
Verse 11. See then that all these things shall be dissolved. What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
So with us standing up around here, you're doing the right thing. Everybody else running around like, what? Knowing this, the problem is they don't know. They don't get it. They can't hear what we're saying. Their ears are closed, so they don't know what the Lord is bring.
That is, I think that's it. 1 Corinthians.
The ears are dull of hearing.
1 Corinthians 2:14.
Yeah.
I think I got it right.
I don't know, man. We got a precept king if he's doing it. We're calling him with a precept.
You coming up here and say, what that precept is?
God's knowledge will sound like foolishness.
Oh yeah, that's
1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians chapter 1.
Yeah,
Chapter 1.
they're gonna sound like gibberish, bro. Or it's gonna make them cringe. Like, shut up. You know, we tell them because roaches hate the light, or darkness hate the light. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say roaches, but you know what I'm saying. They hate scatter the light.
These are evil. That means they have to prove themselves to change their way of living. They won't be stuck in this shit.
The natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit. That was 1 Corinthians 2:14.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about the precept right here?
2 Peter 3 and 12. Looking forward and hasting until the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the earth, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we according to his promise,
We, according to his promise, that promise that he made to Abraham. We remember the promise.
Hey, damn, cons. Hey, cons. 2/3 of our people, they done lost faces, man. You know how people, for instance, women, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he compared this whole nation, like the nation of Israel, to a woman, a comely and delicate woman, man. A woman asks for something, man, or if you tell them something, oh, I ain't gonna say nothing, I'm gonna just wait. Shit, that's 2/3 of our people. They done moved on. They done forgot. Well, Esau promised me this, that, and that. This, that, and the third, man. He said, I can get a stimulus check if I go do this, if I go do that. So they done forgot about the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's promise, so they forgot about it. So they don't even worry about it. So when mentioned of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua be brought up, you go to Isaiah 30. Hey, cause the Holy One to cease from before us. They don't want to hear it. They want to continue to indulge in the wickedness that they already swimming on.
They remember what Obama promised. Exactly what Obama promised. They still remember. They still remember that shit. They hanging on to it.
Yes, we can.
2 Peter chapter 3, verse 13. Nevertheless, on his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth where it's going to righteousness.
Yeah, that's the point I was talking about. New heaven and new earth means
I got one.
Earth for righteousness. We ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying? If our kids say they going outside, okay, go ahead, go. We ain't got to follow behind them. We ain't got to worry about nothing happen to them because there ain't no wickedness going to be on the earth. We put a foot in the ass of wickedness. Man.
Sideways.
Both ways.
I'm so glad we're going to be able to fly because I'm going to have 2 foots in the ass. I'm wickedness like this with 2 foots in the ass.
Oh my God.
And then the most beautiful part about it is, think about this. You'll never be able to do wrong again if it's the Lord on. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine making the Father happy and always be pleased for the rest of you for eternity?
It's done, man.
I ain't gonna lie. It's funny how you said that because, like, I have a vision, right? In this vision, right, God took all evil off the earth. So check this out, right? Like, I felt like a glimpse of what it would be like, and like it felt so crazy. Like it was so peaceful. Ain't no hatred, ain't no jealousy, ain't nobody trying to get at each other. It felt like, and like, and God even spoke to me. He was like,
that when that happens, they're gonna be gone. Because when they hear, when we got the foots in their asses, they're gonna be still hating us and jealous of us, just like how they done now because of that birthright.
and look, check this out, right? And even in the vision, right, God has spoken to me. It was like, now ain't no more wickedness. What you desire, and I ain't know what to ask him because I ain't never felt nothing like that before. I was like, damn.
Scripture said in that day, he
All
said,
evil going on, wickedness going. I don't even know what I want now.
Because it's hard to see what you want with all this wickedness going on.
All this going on.
But that's crazy that we would think that would be odd for it to be a like. You can't even imagine what peace.
Hey, damn, Salaki, if I may add on real quick, man.
I'm gonna get to that point he said too. About,
Hey,
don't get the point.
Come.
But this what you just said. What he saw a vision of, and then he's like, "Damn, I don't know what I want. It's so much, Isaiah 60:5. Then shalt thou see and flow together. So in the kingdom, we're gonna go flow together. And here in America, we got somebody dividing us. Our people divided. We walking down the street and just look at you. You're like, damn, what you looking at? It's like an energy they created. Thou shalt see and flow together. We're not gonna go into churches. We're gonna have the truth. And thy heart shall fear. That's what you just said. You're like, I don't know, right? And be enlarged. So you're gonna be thinking bigger. Like what? You're gonna see ships waiting outside your house, like they wait at Walmart or at the docks. They're gonna wait just for your house. You have to tell them to wait. But there's so much stuff being brought to us, and kings and princesses. Well, queens in that case. You know what I'm saying?
There's another one. Isaiah 49, verse 23.
We might go get it. Somebody grab it just in case.
Isaiah 49, verse 23.
Yeah. Then shalt thou see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee, and the forces of the Gentiles, the other nations.
The Gentiles.
Yeah, there's 2 forms of Gentile.
There's 2?
There's 2. You got Gentile nations being the heathens, natural born heathen, which is like blood heathen. And then you got our people that become 2/3. They looked at it as Gentiles. You know what I mean? We were Gentiles before we got
Before we got saved, before he called us.
we ain't saved yet, but knowing we're Israelites called us. You right. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Isaiah, you say 49 and 23?
That's right on point.
The kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers.
Right. So what happens when they're gonna be nursing our children, but we ain't have no men nursing our children? What does that mean? What it means is like if you have a nurse that was watching over your child, she would give the baby the milk. The baby wouldn't have to fight for the milk. So these nations, we ain't gonna have to really fight them. They're gonna be like, here.
Yeah.
They're gonna be taking care of us, giving us everything we need. Yahweh Shai gonna take care of us, but they're gonna give us everything. They're gonna give it up. Go ahead.
Says, and kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers.
Right, go ahead.
They shall bow down to thee with their faces towards the earth.
See, that's the focus, that they all gonna bow down to
They
us.
gonna bow.
But before who? If you go to church, they say the whole world gonna be saved. So who
Who
do
doing the bowing?
Who gonna do the bow? They're gonna show you the bow. Go ahead.
It says,
They're gonna bow to the children of Israel. We on the bottom.
and lick the dust of thy feet.
Right. Now, they're not gonna literally lick our feet, but they're gonna be looking up for. They're gonna be in a low condition. So now they're gonna get the scratch from the table.
Right.
So when you shit, they might have to catch it. You know the Mexican toilets is like that. In Mexico, motherfuckers open at the bottom. You get floor full of shit under it. Yeah, I was gonna drive water bottle. In Mexico, every time I think of that. Anyway, go ahead.
Lick up the dust of thy feet,
Yeah.
and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
Man, I'm waiting. I can't wait. Yeah,
God.
waiting for Yahweh Shai. But you gotta know his name. It can't be Jesus, he's not gonna deal with you. I promise he's not gonna. Imagine if I called you by your wrong name. You know how black our people are. Yahweh Shai was born in the same flesh. But he out there in the heavens on the right hand of the Father, pissed off. And he want his name known in the earth. His father's name known. When he came on the earth, he said his name is Yahweh. Right? And we got proof of it. We got way more proof. If you look on the page, yep, go ahead.
Hey, shit, just going back to that point when you were saying like, damn,
What?
I wouldn't know what to ask for when you had that vision of wickedness being taken off the earth. It was just something that came to my mind, you know, not scripture in particular, but it's just like, man, hey, we really can't fathom that right now. Why? Because the wicked literally have to be taken out the way, because we're thinking their thoughts, we're thinking of their establishment, you know what I'm saying? Vince, like you said, damn, I gotta get through it, you know what I'm saying? More than likely shit, getting back to work for Esau, you know what I'm saying? So if wickedness is taken out the way, shit, you don't have to worry about that, man. The only thing you have room for in your mind is righteousness at that point, you know? Hey, so that would, shit, the only thing would be left for is the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to put the laws in our inward parts. Why? Because that whole big, the problem is out the way Esau, all right, in order for wickedness to be removed from this earth, all right? So all we do is, from that time, is to have the law, statutes, and commandments to be put in our inward parts.
And for the Lord to ask us that, it would be a rhetorical question, because he's already given us what our heart's desire is, because by our walks and on this side, we know our desire is righteousness.
Hey, come on this side, we have no want for nothing, you know? Or if we do need something, he say ye have not because ye ask not. So if we do need it, hey, shit, according to his will, we ask for it, you know?
Just like teeth cleansing. You can cleanse your teeth, but they don't teach you how to build them up. They tell you to cleanse them. Of course, we don't use no fluoride. I'm talking about the other two things. You cleanse it, but they don't teach you how to vitamin it. So when Yahweh Shai, when he cleanses us, gives us this new body, he's going to give us the laws as well, give us the vitamins, build us up. Yeah, so he's going to cleanse us and build us up. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. I only got like an hour and a half.
Oh, you did it, bro. You think
God bless y'all, man. God bless. My name was Rashad.
Rashad, man. My man Rashad. Okay. Rashad.
And God bless y'all, man. Thank y'all for what y'all do, man.
Okay. Let's do it, man.
Where I need people like y'all.
Hey, we need people like you. We need more people in the harvest.
Hey, you know what it is? It's just like we in that era where like people hate the truth. Where they like, I ain't gonna say they slowly embracing it, but like we just in that great falling, man.
Yeah.
We just in that great falling. And people need y'all.
Yeah, he said they all shall see together. They gonna see it when it happens.
That's 1611 edition.
Yeah. And I got one more precept, because like where you say the world needs us, we, you know, men like us need people like you too. This is Sirach, chapter 3, verse 29. The heart of the prudent will understand a parable. And as we understand a parable, right? It says, and an attentive ear is the desire of a wise. Attentive ear. Listen
Made us hype.
to the fruits that we learn through the spirit of God by Shemar Shai, and we love to hear to see people that receive that message that we come to put out. I want to go God, man, because it's like, you feel me, like on your spiritual walk, like on your real spiritual walk, you don't know what the world might throw at you. You don't know, like, I leave tomorrow when God says, I live for the moment. I live for the day only. Tomorrow ain't even promised.
That's how I roll too.
I live for today only. Yeah. Tomorrow when God says next week, the rest of the year, we can't get yesterday back. We made it through that. Yeah. We gotta be grateful for that. But hey man, thank every single one of y'all, man.
That's right, brother. Hey, all right, Rashad, peace, man. Go ahead, y'all bring. That's right. Y'all got the floor real quick.
This Acts 5 and verse 11. And great fear came upon all the church and upon as many as heard these things. And by the hands of the apostles were many signs and wonders wrought among the people. And they were all with one accord in Solomon's porch. And of the rest, thus no man joined himself to them. But the people magnified them, and believers were more added to the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, multitudes both of men and women, children also, insomuch they brought forth the sick into the streets and laid them on beds and couches, that at the least the shadow of Peter passing by might overshadow some of them. So that's going back to what Psalms 110 and 3 on how the people shall be willing in the day of thy power, man. You know, due to the prophecies coming to pass and seeing that ultimately what the Lord has set up, all right, the men on the highways and byways and what they're speaking is coming to pass. It's made true, all right, to where they're gonna be even want to just be a part of the shadows, man. They just want to be around. You know, if they can be blessed to be around in those times, all right, because those times go bring calamity. All right, everybody gonna be running off in the deer in headlights because they're not gonna have the truth, the wisdom and knowledge and understanding that's gonna keep them sound, pertaining to Isaiah 33 and 6.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
This is Acts 26 and 14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, it means Paul, why persecutest thou me?
You can break it down.
It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. I see, this was for earlier when the man was going into saying the word JC, and the elder was trying to break it down to him. That's not his name, right? So if the Lord was talking to Paul in the Hebrew tongue, he wouldn't call himself by the name JC. He would call by his Hebrew name, Yahushua. Verse 15, it says, and I said, who art thou, Lord? And he said, here it says, I am JC or Jesus, right? But it would have said, in actuality, he would have said to him, I am Yahushua, and not JC.
All right. He spoke fluent Hebrew from heaven. Fourth dimension speaking Hebrew.
Hey, and another thing, right? Any language outside of Hebrew is a secular language, meaning unholy. So if he's speaking from heaven, how can he speak in an unholy tongue?
Okay.
If flesh and blood can't inherit the kingdom of heaven, you ain't gonna be speaking on unholy language in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be saying no Jesus. You say Yahushua.
Imagine really how it would have did if you would have said, been speaking in Hebrew, and then all of a sudden, first of all, that name didn't even exist at that time.
Yeah, you know, here's somebody walking up the hallway.
You know, Dad, no, my bad, Dad.
I think we wrap it up. I think the battery's on. Any presets though? What you got?
Hebrews 8 and 10.
8 and 10?
Yeah.
All right, and yeah, go ahead.
But this is Hebrews chapter 8, verse 10. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh. I will put my laws in their mind.
Hey, you can go verse 8.
Come on. Hebrews 8 and 8. For finding fault with them, he said, behold, the day is come, saith Yahweh, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel.
Because the old covenant was broken when we broke the laws. When he pulled us out of Egypt, that was the establishment of the first covenant when Moses went on the mount and got the 613 laws, not just the 10 commandments, right?
And the house of Judah.
Right. So now, it didn't say anything about any other nation, right? Okay.
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not my command, that I regard them not, saith Yahweh. For this is the covenant that I will make the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts. And I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people.
That's when we become the children of Israel, established as the children of Israel.
You guys know you're like
I'm not yelling at you. Anyway, that's how we established that covenant being the children of Israel.
No, we're not yelling. No,
so you're not yelling at everybody who passes.
we keep it down. You're like, wow.
Yeah, you just interrupted me talking. That was very rude.
I wanted to tell you your feelings.
No, how am I being rude? I'm talking to the camera.
Damn, if
So-
you don't take your fine behind us. Go ahead, bro. Keep continuing, man.
Not over there, really interrupting me.
Hebrews 8:10.
Speaking about the word of God.
This is the covenant that I will
Love you guys, but stand in a circle. Like, don't yell at everybody walking
I'll put my
by.
laws to their mind and write them in their hearts. And I'll be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people.
As soon as I get that power, I know how to handle stuff. And
then I just said hi.
I know. A woman like that is only good for one thing, and that's the only thing I was thinking the whole time she was talking. That's why I cussed her out. All right. But anyway, that just shows the mindset of our people. They don't want to hear about the covenant. Because every time we get to the covenant part, she wants to get loud and loud again because she wants to continue in darkness and follow.
Turn.
So let her have that, right? But we're establishing the brightness of the light of Yahweh by Shema Shai, and we want this new covenant, so we don't have to deal with that. Right?
I want to come up here and get some glances.
Turn.
I give her a glance, all right.
You probably loud in one place, in the bedroom.
And let me catch it now. I'm going to tell her to keep it down. Why are you yelling at everybody?
It's Isaiah 58:1, and it's just for her pretty much. It says, cry aloud, spare not. Hey, so we crying like the Lord told us to. It's a commandment. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice, trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
Good.
That's right. Hey. So we doing thus saith the Lord.
Con.
You know, and we sparing not. Whether they hear for bear, we gonna scream it till whoever gonna hear. And if they don't like it, so what?
Turn.
Right, I ain't gonna lie. When she first said something, I did tone it down a little bit because I was caught up in the eyes contact of the game. And get back on my profit. Yeah, she wasn't nothing but a distraction though. But yeah, man, that's the point. That's the point.
They want us to keep our voices low like Esau. The
Right,
Caucasian race.
right.
Okay.
Just about to say that.
They're like whispering, talking like this, man. You hear me? Then sergeant here, you gotta get in order. You hear me? That's how they talk.
Right.
Yeah, let's go. They manage in the military and shit. But us, we just wake up and talk. They get scared.
Okay.
It's because it's power in our voice, man. It's power in our. She wanted us to be less as a man. Right. When you assert authority out here, especially as a dark-skinned figure, they don't like to see that. They want us to see us being soft-spoken and back feminine like their men did. Right.
Turn.
They want that Christian Negro crowd. Hey man, how you doing, sister? They want that fake pseudo soft crack. Like no, but the Lord tells us that.
And on top of that, it ain't even about the sound, man. If we were quiet, she would have found another reason. Why y'all standing so close together? All right, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the Israelites of the Bible. All right, you gotta know that. So we're gonna wrap it up, man, and end this joint. We did what we supposed to do out here.
Man, we gonna get real loud now.
Right, so we're gonna wrap this up, man. You know, thank you to all of you that's watching out there, showing support to our page. Click the like button so we can push around in the algorithm a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna end it, man. Wrap it up. Let's somebody got no appreciate. All good down there. All right. So we're gonna end it. We're gonna say call.
Halayim. La. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahushai. Ba'ashem. Ha. Rakah. Kodash.
All right. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders, and Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. With that, we're going to end it. Say shalom.
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 I thought somebody was getting that
You said that little Adam's apple.
Oh, here she comes again. Here she comes. We're in trouble. Nah.
I just want to say
Didn't I tell you?
I want to say